I have such like a short amount of time with my kids every week that I feel like I'm scrambling all the time to get everything in. But I feel like now I'm like, oh, wait, if I just teach them this way, now I have 37 minutes left to just reinforce that. So I almost feel like I don't like I before this I'd been feeling like I'm going to have to lower my standards of what we get done in a year. Um, but now I'm like, oh, maybe I don't actually have to lower my standards now. We can, just there's been a lot of tips and little things that you've said that I'm like, oh, that makes it way clearer than any way I've been explaining it so far.
I was fairly terrified about the fall. The last time I taught strings was 1988, and the kids had already started. I came in halfway through the year, so I never had to start students on string instruments. Just you've got a great methodology going here that is super helpful. From the setup and the shelf and all that stuff, and to your finger patterns and I've learned tons that I'll be able to use at every level. Even with my high school orchestra that I've been working with for 6 years, there's a lot of stuff here that is, very helpful for that because it's just been fabulous.
Grace, I'm more and more convinced that you are a wonderful teacher. And there's so many things that I would like to say that I really learn and appreciate. In my experience, I think that smart, organized, and happy colleague like you are is more worthy sometimes than so-called specialists because experience is what matters, and also this perspective that you have, organization, etc. That is what makes a class effective and students happy.